Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, this is your cncHD again with a replay of the week here. This time this is the second replay of the week of the month of June, and we are looking again at the 2v2 with Fallen Empire. And let's introduce those players. Here on the bottom left position we are looking at Notorious with his GLA Demolition in the yellow color, with his teammate the purple colored Tank General Ares. And as their enemies, we're looking at the top right position as the top team. We have Apt with his cyan colored China Infantry, and on the left top position we have his teammate Unknown with his Tank General in the red color. In the first replay of the week of the month of June we had Unknown, and there he was in the match with his mate Montenegro. Both were GLA. Now he is in the match with Apt, and let's see if we have some epic fights here, with some epic action here in this game, and let's go for it. So let's see what those players are going for in their build order. Apt is facing some problems here with the dozer, but this is pretty normal as the China player. Barracks here on the bottom left. And for those who don't know, who are not familiar with this, this is the unsafe supply here in the middle, and this is the safe supply here between those two players at the safe spot. So if I say safe supply, I mean this supply, and if I say unsafe supply, I mean this supply. Just to let you know. And this is a very, very bad position for a main supply here, because those trucks have to drive a long way to deliver their goods here on the supply center. Really bad position here on the supply center. You need more space between the supply center and the supply dock to have the best income. And here again, really weird position of a supply center. Not the best position here. This is a far more better position for a supply center. And we also have a bunker here going on in the middle to save the unsafe supply for Unknown. And Unknown also very greedy here, putting down a war factory and a barracks directly in front of Notorious base, and driving here with a fast Gatling tank to kill a lot of workers here at the main supply. Notorious did a very bad job here at building workers. There are too many workers here collecting supplies. 5 are enough. And now Notorious saw this build order here, that he has 2 production facilities directly in front of his base, and he immediately go for it and destroy all the 2 buildings with some terrorists. And just in time, because here are now mines, and he loses some units here in the mines, but those RPG troopers are safe now. And this flamer tank could destroy this supply stash and the arms dealer. So this was a good move of Unknown, because Notorious has to rebuild his base now. Meanwhile, we are looking at the fast helix of Apt. He is the infantry general, and he is going for the helix build order, pumping out this fast helix, and is destroying now a lot of units here, and he has the opportunity to destroy this war factory now. He is going for the war factory, but a Gatling tank is able to come out of this war factory and destroying this helix. Ah, what an unlucky moment. Now we have a listening outpost of Ares here in the base of Apt, who is going for a little dozer hunt here, but driving directly into the listening outpost of Apt. Apt is not careful enough. Here's a flamer tank. This listening outpost need to go back to destroy this flamer tank, but this flame tank is now destroying this war factory successfully, but the listening outpost is able to get out of this war factory. Meanwhile, this dozer here is at a safe position, And no action here at the base of Unknown. The action is going on here at the base of Apt, and Apt is losing now his bad placed supply center. And he really needs some help here, because if there are some more units coming into his base, he has nothing he can do against these units. But I think Unknown is taking care of this situation, and he is sending some troops to his teammate. Only one Battlemaster here right now, but there are more units coming, I'm sure of it. And this flavor tank is still destroying the complete base of Apt. Apt is only sitting on 2 buildings. Now he is building the 3rd building. So he has lost the whole base here, his whole main base. He only has his safe supply here. And those supply trucks have to do a long way. Have to drive a long way to get to the supply center. And this Battlemaster taking care of this really successfully flame tank, destroying it successfully. But here's our listening outpost. This listening outpost can take care of this Battlemaster, but here's also a listening outpost of Apt. So this Battlemaster should be safe, but he is directly driving into the listening outpost. Now we can run over some rocket troopers. Successfully, perfect. But this rocket trooper is putting a bomb on this Battlemaster, and this Battlemaster is going to get destroyed by this bomb. And it's destroyed. Apt has now the free range to rebuild his main base here. And meanwhile, Ares is building some more tanks here to send them to the base of Apt again. Now here at the left side, Unknown is taking care of this tunnel here with two flame tanks and destroying this tunnel successfully. Here the safe dozer of Ares has built a propaganda center here at the base of Notorious. So we can see some ECM tanks and some Emperors. Very nice. And again, some bad placement here of the supply center by Apt. And he's topping this. He is building a barracks directly in front of the supply center. I really do not agree with this, but okay. Here's a big tank engagement here. Ares versus Unknown. Here in the middle, tank versus tank. But those listening outposts can do some serious damage here. 2 Battlemasters falls to this listening outpost. Those ECMs were not enough to save those 2 Battlemasters. Now Notorious is building a tunnel in the base of his teammate to save him in difficult situations. And this Emperor is destroying some listening outposts here, and this Emperor is going to rape the base of Apt if he's not careful enough. And Ares should send his units back. There's a bunker. He do not want to engage this bunker. He can engage it with this Emperor. What he's doing right now, saved by this ECM tank, and then he's taking care of this bunker. Meanwhile, Apt is trying to get up his propaganda center while this action is still going on in his base, and this Emperor is putting some good work here at this bunker, destroying this bunker successfully. This ECM tank is really doing his job here, and this Emperor tank is now going to rape this entire base here. And this fresh built propaganda center is now going to fall to this Emperor tank if this Emperor tank decides to shoot at it, and he's doing it, and he's doing it successfully. Meanwhile, we have a Black Lotus here of Apt, so he could build a Black Lotus, but now he is not able to build a Black Lotus, but he has one. Let's see what he is doing with her. Meanwhile, here the bottom team is saving their supplies. This bunker is still there. And now this Emperor tank can take care of this supply center, but Black Lotus is here ready to disable this Emperor tank, and she is doing it while an listening outpost is shooting on the Emperor tank, and Lotus is successfully, and this Emperor tank is going to fall to this listening outpost. This Emperor tank could survive if this ECM tank wouldn't have shoot on this listening outpost. Meanwhile, we have a big action here, a big quad cannon action of Notorious in the base of Unknown, but here's the Emperor tank of Unknown try to hold off those quad cannons, but those quad cannons are fast enough to retreat from those two tanks, and they see now that Unknown is building his command center. Meanwhile, some ECM tanks disabling each other, and those quad cannons drive directly into the mines here of Unknown. He lost 4 quad cannons here, only the 5th quad cannon is alive, and this 5th quad cannon is going to get destroyed here. Now we have the first artillery by Apt targeting the base of Ares. Ares is building up a command center here, and we have a carpet bomber of Apt, and Ares is losing his airfield and his supply center. He can save his mix now. Let's see if he's doing this. And Unknown also shooting his artillery on the base of Ares, so Ares gets the full power of both Chinese players here, and he loses both mix. And we have the 3rd artillery here at the same time as the 2 others. So 3 artilleries at the same time, nearly at the same time. And Ares is shooting on the base of Apt, targeting this supply center and destroying it successfully. Here's some action going on from Ares. Ares is near to the base of Apt, trying to destroy it, but here's a plane dropping some mines. Very good placement of those mines, destroying 1 Battlemaster. And the base of Ares looks very hurting here, but he is still on his unsafe supply. And here's Battlemaster. He was dropped by a plane here, and this Battlemaster destroyed Dozer here, and he's now destroying this war factory, and he is successfully. This whole army is not paying attention to this Battlemaster. Only 2 tank hunters are paying attention to this Battlemaster, and this Battlemaster is doing his work. He's destroyed 1 Dozer and 1 war factory here, but now is destroyed. But this Battlemaster was worth the general promotion here. Really good Battlemaster there. And now Unknown is hunting the army of Ares. Now those 2 tank terminals are matching now here. We have 2 Emperors and some Battlemasters and some Gatling guns and ECM tanks. And this ECM tank tries to disable this Emperor tank, but no success. Those 3 Emperor tanks could disable this Emperor tank, but 1 ECM tank should stop and save this Emperor. He should save this Emperor. Save this Emperor. Oh. Wow, this was close. Apt is rebuilding his airfield here. Here's a plane of Unknown dropping something at the base of Ares, dropping a Battlemaster here. We had successfully Battlemaster of Ares at the base of Apt. Let's see if Unknown is doing the same here at the base of Ares, and he's already destroying 1 supply truck. Here we have a carpet bomber targeting the army of Ares and destroying 1 Emperor tank and another tank here, or another 2 tanks I should say. And this was a really good carpet bomber, destroyed the big tank here. This Battlemaster destroyed 2 supply trucks, and now this Dozer is escaping, and he's now targeting the supply center. He has this upgrade here so his Battlemaster can shoot faster. But no, ECM tank is disabling this Battlemaster, and this Battlemaster is now gone for good if a unit is destroying it. Here are 2 rocket buggies of Notorious try to destroy this bunker here, which is still alive in the middle. and is protecting the unsafe supply of Unknown, but now losing this tunnel, and this whole army here can now destroy the unsafe supply of Unknown. Abt again is trying to rebuild his main base for the third time. Maybe he has a better supply placement this time. Let's hope for it. Oh, here big tank engagement of Unknown. Killing one Jarmkel here. This Jarmkel was not very lucky. And now the tank force of Ares needs to retreat, setting some waypoints here to retreat. Abt still not rebuilt his main base. This demo trap falls to the army of Unknown, and Ares is now trying to sneak in the base of Abt. Or not. He's retreating now. This Battlemaster is still sitting here, waiting for some orders, but cannot deal anything. And here's another Battlemaster drop of Ares. Here directly on the main supply of Abt, and Abt did again some bad placement here. So Abt has to work on the supply placement, because this is not the way to place the supply center here. This is a very bad placement here. Also, this supply center here is very bad placed here. So long mining. And 3 artilleries going on across the map. One is targeting some buildings here. Oh, this was a good shot here, destroying all the hackers. We had another one, but I missed it somehow. But I guess he destroyed this war factory, I guess. Now we have a helix here of Abt, not destroying this flame tank. He decides to repair the helix, and this flame tank is still alive. And now Notorious decides to build some demo bikes. This is really good. Yeah, 3 rocket buggies targeting the force of Unknown, and this ECM is shot. Here's the Jarmkel, and here's a plane dropping a Battlemaster here. Here's a Cup Bomber. Try to destroy this war factory. Let's see if he is successfully. No, he is not, but he could destroy a power plant and a dozer. And now those Battlemasters destroying some tanks here. Gatling tank is not destroyed, but the Battlemaster. And those rocket buggies destroyed now the Gatling tank, but one is lost. And this Jarmkel cannot snipe a Battlemaster. And the demo bikes destroyed this war factory successfully. Cannot drive to another building here. Let's see what they are targeting. The propaganda center. One is destroyed by the mines, but the second demo bike could deal some damage here on the propaganda center. Meanwhile, the Jarmkel is sniping some units here. And we have some helix attack here at Ares base. He destroyed some buildings here, but lost his helix. But those units could survive, and they are destroying now the command center here of Ares. Ares needs his command center. Oh, here's Jarmkel sniping all the hackers from Unknown, and Unknown sees it and tried to save his hackers. Those tank hunters are destroying those tanks one by one. Ares really do not want to drive into this. Here's also a Battlemaster of Unknown, who was shut down the whole time by this ECM tank, but is now getting destroyed by this demo bike, or not. No, yes. No, yet it is. And all those troops fall to those demo bikes. Here's Jarmkel, and this is a demolition Jarmkel, so he can place some bombs here on the propaganda center if he has the will to do it. But it looks like he do not want to place some bombs here. And Ares has been defeated. And he did not surrender. Here was a dozer of Ares and he did not surrender. If he could have surrendered, then Notorious would have a dozer here and could build a power plant to build some units in a faster way. But unlucky for him, he lost his teammate without surrendering. Again, some bad placement here of the supply. Here's a plane coming from Apt, dropping something. Maybe some mines, or here are the mines. He dropped some mines there. And now here's a tunnel of Notorious, building a tunnel directly in the main base of Apt. How greedy is this? And it looks like he's successfully with it because the worker is standing in the tunnel here and some demo bikes destroying this war factory. 3 are enough and Notorious had 3 to destroy it. Really good here. And this tunnel is finished and destroying this dozer here. Meanwhile, we are looking at the ESDM tank getting shot by those 2 tank hunters of Unknown. Here are now some rocket buggies coming out and destroying this main supply of Apt again for the 3rd time. And he is successfully with it. Now Unknown shooting his artillery on the base of Notorious. Maybe targeting some black markets or the palace. And he is targeting the black market. And is also destroying this demo trap and killing this worker. And this worker is flying around here in the sky. And now Apt is shooting his artillery also on the base of Notorious. So Notorious has to face 2 artilleries here right now. Also a listening outpost, which is driving directly into the base of Notorious. Notorious. And Notorious is losing his 2nd black market to the artillery. He's only sitting on 2 black markets right now and the scaffold. Here's the Battlemaster drop. Battlemaster is dropped in front of the black markets and he tries to destroy now these black markets. This rocket buggy can't deal with this Battlemaster. Let's see if he is successfully. No, this rocket buggy do not want to drive into this Battlemaster. Watch it. And this Battlemaster can destroy this black market, it looks like. And the carpet bomber dropped some bombs here, but destroying not everything. And this Battlemaster is successfully here with the black market, and those rocket buggies cannot destroy this Battlemaster. No, they can destroy it, but the black market is destroyed, but by only 1 Battlemaster. So this Battlemaster drop was very successfully here. Yes, again this jump kill. He really do not want to place some bombs here. I don't know why. Maybe he thinks there are mines. Denying this Battlemaster grabbing. And here are some random minigunners dropped by Apt. And they're sitting here now and enjoying the fresh air here while the rocket buggy is shooting on those minigunners. Now they decide to shoot. After Unknown set a beacon here. Sent a notice to his teammate there are some idle minigunners sitting here. But they cannot destroy this black market. And now Notorious took the main supply of Apt and collect all of the resources here. Here we have another plane dropping something, maybe some mines. No, he's dropping an EMP directly on the arms dealer and the black market. Here's another demo bike. This demo bike is driving to the base of Unknown. Here are some random workers. Another plane here, dropping some mines in front of the arms dealer. And this demo bike is targeting this dozer. No, he's not. Okay, no, he's standing here. He tries to he targeted the Battlemaster, but directly drived into those mines. And this Jamkel is still sitting here, shooting some hackers. He could sneak around here and kill those hackers, but he do not want to do this. Don't know why. And here a Helix and a Carpet Bomber. Carpet Bomber destroying this command center, and this command center is surviving, but he is cancelling it. Now we have a Helix here full with rocket troopers, dealing some serious damage here. Could destroy this black market now, but he is flying to the squad cannon, but losing the squad cannon. This Helix, but also the squad cannon is gone for good. Now he is rebuilding his command center here, and all the supply sources are exhausted. So those players have to get their money from the hackers or the black markets. And I would say the bottom team wins, because the Notorious has no money, but he has some black markets here, and he has a Jamkel here and some rocket buggies. And the top team does not have very much here. They have 2 command centers, but I would vote for the bottom team. Here's a Battlemaster drop again. Try to deal some damage here. Now here's a artillery coming from unknown, targeting the base of Notorious, targeting the black market and destroying it. Meanwhile, this Helix took care of those rocket buggies, destroyed them all. And another artillery barrage coming from Apt. Targeting this arms dealer and destroying it. Okay, now it looks very dark for the bottom team. Now it looks very good for the top team. No, but Notorious now has his command center up, but here's a Black Lotus. But he has his Rebel Ambush, but no, oh my god, he wasted his Rebel Ambush here to destroy this airfield. Now this Black Lotus was able to kill, to sell his command center. He had the opportunity to kill this Black Lotus. Here's some random minigunners again. What a waste of minigunners. And this Antrax was targeted on the base of Unknown, killing all those hackers here. But I guess top team has now the upper hand. Apt with his Helix and some stealthed, some camouflaged hackers here. And Notorious does not have a lot here. He has only 1 black market, and he has a Black Lotus in his base. So this looks very dark for Notorious. And the top team is about to get the win here in this matchup. Here's a Carpet Bomber doing the last damage here on the Notorious base and destroying the palace. Only the scaffold is left, and this is the last building here. And I guess Notorious is about to lose here any second. Here's the Helix, picking off the last buildings of Notorious, and Notorious surrendered. This was a GG for the top team.
You are victorious.
Very well played. Weird supply placements, but very well played here by both of those teams. And this was the second replay of the week of the month June, with Notorious, Apt, Unknown and Ares. I thank you for watching. If you want to see this replay, there's a link in the description linking directly to the replay. Feel free to whoop it and to leave a comment there. And I thank you for watching. This was your cncHD, and peace out.